Okay, good morning. My name is Muhammad Amirul Syairi binti Malik. My number matric is J23A0694. Today, I would like to introduce how to use a compass in our lab. Okay, when using the compass, we first choose a starting point and then to a bearing angle, for example from 0 degree or not. After we start a starting point, we walk for 10 meter for the next point, point B. Point B, using a compass, we turn to 90 degree to for the next point. It's a point C.
First, open the compass and make sure the direction of travel arrow is pointing straight ahead. Now, hold in the lever and steady in your hand, right in front of you. Now, without moving your body, rotate the compass housing until the right end of the magnetic needle sits perfectly inside the right orienting arrow. This is called putting right in the shape. So, the original bearing was a 230 degrees. To the right angle, you just add 90 degree. So, 230 degree plus 90 equal to 320 degree. Set your compass to 330 degrees. Get right in the shape. And measure your 10 meter in the new direction for the next side.
Hello and good morning. My name is Muhammad Hanan bin Muhammad Shamsuri and my metric number J23A0557.
In this video, I will show you how to correctly set up a forest sampling plot and how we identify the tree species inside each subplot. First, we begin by selecting a suitable spot in the forest. Using the Sonto A10 compass, we take the true bearing of the forest road. This bearing is our main reference direction for building all the subplots. Next, we construct the main 10 by 10 meter subplot. We mark the first corner with a wooden stake and red tape. From this point, we follow the same true bearing and measure 10 meters to mark the second corner. At the second corner, we turn exactly 19 degrees using the compass. Measure another 10 meters and place the third stake. We repeat the process to complete the fourth corner, forming a perfect 10 times 10 meter plot. Once this main plot is complete, we build the smaller 5 times 5 meter and 2 times 2 meter subplot inside or near the central area, using the same bearing and angle to ensure accuracy and alignment. After a plot are established, we start identifying and recording the tree species in each subplot. For the 10 times 10 meter plot, we record all trees with a diameter larger than 15 centimeters. In 5 times 5 meter plot, we record trees between 5 and 15 centimeters. And in the 2 times 2 meter subplot, we record saplings and seedlings below 5 centimeters. Finally, we write all species names, measurements, and observation clearly in the data sheet. And that is how a proper pre-inventory plot is set up.
And my metric number is 0506. Today, I will explain about how to use measuring tape.
In this 10 times 10 meter plot, we begin by identifying the largest tree and measuring its diameter at 1.5 meter above the ground, where it wrapped the measuring tape tightly around the stem to get an accurate DBH reading. Then, I use the same measuring tape to measure any required distance by keeping it straight and level. And finally, I walk through the plot to count all trees that are less than 1.5 meter tall, recording each sapling as part of the forest regeneration assessment.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Iman Iskandar bin Azmi. My metric number is J23A0660.
This is a clinometer, a compact tool used to measure angle and slope with ease. To use it, just hold the clinometer upright and at the point you want to measure and read the angle on the scale. It gives fast and accurate readings whether you are checking a slope, measuring height or doing field surveys. from measuring the height of tree to checking the slope of terrain to verify the angle of wood structure. The clinometer is a compact, reliable and essential tool for professionals in the field. So, the clinometer is simple, accurate and built for real wood measurement.